If you're looking to protect your DJI Action 2 from drops and scratches, which is certainly needed with a small modular action camera such as this, then SmallRig have you covered with their DJI Action 2 magnetic case. SmallRig are well known for their higher quality camera cages and accessories, proven by previous products we've taken a look at, but when it comes to this accessory, I'll say this straight off the bat, while the SmallRig magnetic case for the DJI Action 2 promises to offer protection, it may not be the complete protection you're actually looking for, although that really comes down to your personal requirements. Inside the package, wrapped within a net carry bag, which is certainly handy considering the Action 2 comes with no means of carrying the unit around when not in use, we have the magnetic case itself, designed by Hayfly, a bunch of FPV enthusiasts who have worked in DJI in the past, and available in grey as well as the white we have here. The unit comes in two pieces, one for the camera module and one for either the display or the power module, depending upon whichever combo you have of course. Both parts feel rather robust in the hand too. The accessory module section does have some flex due to the open design however, nothing I'm too concerned about to be fair, while the camera module is even more robust, with very little flex. They're very light too, so you'll be adding very little weight to the overall unit once in place. Talking of getting them in place, installation is a very simple process. For the main camera module we'll release a bottom door containing the bank of pass-through connectors, after which the camera module slides in from the rear, and after securing the bottom flap back into position, within seconds you're fully installed. There's nothing to secure the camera in place though, other than a very snug fit, but it does seem to work pretty well. Of course we maintain full access to all camera functions, well the one button at the top, but also have precise cutouts for the status LED and microphone, as well as the lens and rear display of course. There's even a tether attachment point on the top too. Talking of the display, there's no lay on the table design though. The display seems completely flush with the rear of the case. Just a small point to note, but saying that, the front does protrude from the main lens a little, so placing it down this way will mean the lens does not touch any flat surface. Otherwise we have access to the locking ports as well as the communication connectors on the bottom. It's a similar story with the accessory module case too. It's a little more finicky to install, but once in place it stays put. The case wraps around the sides and it does protrude a touch more from the display here, but otherwise we maintain full access to the power button and speaker, the status LED and all microphone holes, as well as the USB-C and memory card ports, so no restrictions at all. So what we have now is a case with a polycarbonate face which provides heat resistant and flame retardant cushioning, as well as a thermoplastic, slightly more rubberized feeling shell for high resilience. Not only does this provide protection for your camera, but it also features magnets so that the lens module and the display or power module can still be used together as normal. And a magnet in the bottom provides full compatibility with the mounting options supplied with the Action 2 in addition. And that's really all there is to it. The SmallRig magnetic case is just that, a case to help protect the metal structure of your camera and accessory module, either of which can be easily scratched or marked, and in that regard it works perfectly well. Saying that though, there are certainly some points to be aware of too. Although it provides an added raised lip around the lens area itself is still exposed to the elements, as are the rear screen and the display module screen too. So you'll need some screen protectors for those areas if you're after complete coverage. And if you like to use external filters, then you're out of luck, since they won't be supported with this case. I also found while snapping modules and accessories together, which work flawlessly with the naked system alone, with the case attached you do need to double check to ensure the latches are locked on. The magnets work just as well as before, but on several occasions I did find that if modules or accessories are even just slightly misaligned, one side may not latch on securely. Take this example. The two look perfectly aligned and even work perfectly fine with each other, but if we look closer we notice one side is latched on while the other is not. I found I had to double check every time to ensure the connection was 100% secure. Saying that, the added width does mean it's slightly harder to press the latches in order to release the modules, which is an added bonus. Finally, it's no secret that this camera runs hot, with plenty of reports of overheating. Although I've had no overheating issues when used outdoors with some airflow, the metal body helps to aid heat dissipation, whereas wrapping this plastic shell around it could insulate the camera, meaning it may retain some of that heat. Saying that, I've been using this outside, again with airflow, and I've had no such overheating issues, but it's a point to note depending on how you intend to use your camera. In essence, the SmallRig Magnetic Case is designed to protect the DJI Action 2 from scratches, which it certainly does, but bear in mind you'll still need added protection for the open lens and display areas. With a modular design, the case, made of PC and TPE, provides decent protection and features magnets to ensure a seamless connection between the lens module and the screen module, even though that connection does need a double check each time. Of course, it doesn't do anything to add or remove from the waterproof abilities of the camera, but it is compatible with all official DJI Action 2 accessories, again with a double check to make sure they're securely in place, and even includes a net carrying bag for easy storage. So all in all, it's a decent solution, although dependent on how you intend to use your camera and how much protection you actually need.